Valet Notes, episode number 10. I'm starting to realize something. Most people don't understand the game they're playing. They think they own things. They think they're winning. But they're really stuck. They're never questioning the system. So grab something to drink. Light a cigar. I know a lot of us are watching basketball. Yes, my team is on. Go Blue. It's going to be a tough game. But hopefully they can pull it out. Hit me up on the chat if you want. Maybe we'll make tonight's quick because I know. Or maybe we'll watch the game together. Who knows? We'll see. Can't believe it's my 10th episode. Doing a live. It's kind of crazy. I like it though. Oh, it's a little windy. Try not to lose the camera again. Better do something about that. I'll fix it. Yeah, we can't lose that again. Holy smokes. Some nice cars sitting down there. Some real nice stuff. We were talking, did some shorts earlier on the payment trap. I'm sure a lot of these cars are leased or financed down here. I mean, maybe not the super high dollar ones, but probably most of them are. People just get trapped in the payments. Bank owns more cars than the people driving them, that's for sure. All right, hit me up on the chat. I got the thing working. I think. Holy cow. Maybe the heck's up with this thing. There we go. Now it's working. And for those of you watching the Michigan game, we're down 1, 37-38. quiet over there tonight. Like I was saying earlier, I can't believe this is my 10th episode. That's crazy. But I like doing the lives. We're gonna get it going here. Do quite a bit more. I'm gonna upgrade spots real shortly. So the next month or so, we'll try to get a bunch more valet nights in. My relaxation time. Had some momentum today. Posted about 5 times already. Kind of nice. I'm feeling good about that. It's crazy how fast the videos start adding up when you start putting them out there all the time. I like it. You know, nobody sees it early. What I mean, it's how it kind of gets going and starts working. Staying consistent. Got some momentum now. I like that. Beautiful day down here in Sarasota. Humid a little bit right now, but it's good. All right, we're up. Michigan 46, Alabama 41. Come on, let's go. Now we're talking. I'm excited because I got them winning my bracket. I guess I went with my heart this year. Since I got some momentum going, and they do too, let's root them in. Oh, they gotta make their free throws though. That's for sure. Channel's growing steady. I think once you guys see my next move here, we'll have a lot more action. Upgrading locations a little bit. Not that I don't love the downtown atmosphere with the valet, but gonna love what's coming. Getting a lot of deals coming from the content too. I'm gonna do some videos on kind of making money before you even own the stuff. Working deals. I got some deals working this week. I'll do some videos on it. I already made a few calls, and I think I got the stuff sold before I even got it here. That'll be good. Thank you guys for all the comments this week. I swear it was a lot. Coming like rapid fire. Let's say it's a fun week. Oh, Alabama scored one. They're at the free throw line. Something sounded good firing up over there. Don't know what it is. We'll see. I'm sure it'll come through in a second. Oh no, my bad. That's actually an Audi R8, and it pulled it next door at the Ritz. Yeah, that sounded good. I'm not sure if you could hear it or not. I like that. Looks like Duke's getting beat. Must have been. Maybe they were down at halftime. St. John's, I think they're playing. All right. Stop turning the ball over and making fouls. Let's go. Well, I had so many interesting comments this week. I think I'll kind of go through them a little bit more and make some. There's some great video content on it. I'm glad that a lot of you guys are really engaged. Some good videos. I think it can come out of that for sure. Oh man, it's tied up now. Ah. What are you guys drinking out there? Having a few toddies or cigars? Or what? Let me know. Probably definitely gonna have to maybe shorten this one up. I think everybody's interested in these games. We'll see. It's not like I'm building a channel for views. I'm building it for leverage. And I like my following. And I appreciate you guys being here early. If there's some things you guys want to see on video, you can message me anytime. I'll come up with some, sometimes it's, it's helpful getting some feedback and on some of the, videos to make. I think the weather's breaking in most of the country. At least we're headed in the right direction. It's 70 here right now. Can't beat this. Beautiful. I appreciate you guys hanging in there. Oh, what do we got firing up? I didn't even hear it. Oh, it might be electric. That's why. That Porsche. Could be. We'll see. All right, game's back on. Let's go, Michigan. Come on. Oh, man. Are we going to go into halftime tied or what? Oh, come on. Dumb fouls. Can't have that. Nice little Range Rover pulling out. I like the weight on those. I like that bluish colored convertible Benz sitting there in front of the door too. That's a good looking color. I think that's that SUV sitting there in front there. I think that's an Aston Martin SUV. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think so. I like the gray on that too. I did one on my buddy's car. He just bought a new one, the coupe, earlier. It's in one of my shorts. He's got that dark gray too. It looks really good. Kind of a beige or baseball color glove, leather interior. It's nice. He owns the car. He's not making any payments on that right now. Some of these, I don't know, like that Porsche pulling out, it's probably a lease. They were doing those electric Porsche leases for like $12,000 for the whole year. It's kind of, to me, I mean, they were trying to give them away. It's kind of cheap. It's kind of a scam. But they there's no demand for them used. I'm pretty sure, I mean, obviously this one's really quiet. Yeah, that's got to be electric, right? Yep, I can hear it. It's got a little weird electric noise to it. I'm assuming that's a lease. A lot of those electric cars down here, these guys are leasing. I don't know why. Honestly, like I was saying, I think they don't even realize what they're doing. They're just leasing them. Sold on that idea of like it's a tax write-off. I think I got a lot of comments this weekend. Cheaper cars are unreliable. That is totally false. They are reliable. You just got to buy the right ones. You're buying the wrong ones. And that's why, you got to, there's plenty of cars, Ford, $8,000 that are great used cars. Bottom of the depreciation curve, probably going up, and there is a lot of them. Obviously, I like the GM stuff and the Chevy stuff, the GMT 400, the GMT 800, GMT 900. A lot of that stuff in the 800, GMT 800 and GMT 900s, there are the GMT 400, which is basically the early 90s or whatever, late 80s to 99, they're exploded in value. The GMT 800, there's people just haven't realized it yet. That's really kind of the last of the analog. Like you can buy them, and they're already starting to kind of creep up a little bit, and they're plentiful. They're reliable. It's before they had all the variable timing stuff. They're awesome. That's the stuff that, and they're out there. They're everywhere. That's what you want to buy. Make nice. You can afford it. Insurance is reasonable. Parts are everywhere. Everybody can fix them. That's the stuff. I mean, there's a lot of other cars as well, and there's a lot of cars that are you might pay for and it needs $4,000+ worth of work. That's not the stuff that's to be buying. I can see where people get a little little leery or worried, and they want to. That's why they just rather make a payment on a new car, and that's just it. Just doesn't make any sense. There's plenty of good stuff out there. And I know I've been talking about, being over 40 and making car payments is ridiculous. You should know better by then for sure, but you shouldn't. Like when you're a kid, you should buy, your first car you want to buy and pay for it. And why go backwards? Why start making payments? Obviously, it's hard. We're sold that, buy new cars and warranty and all that stuff. And it's just, you don't want that. You don't need it. It's cars that are driven. The new cars have the same problem as the used cars, probably worse until they work out all the bugs. That's for sure. So that's just misleading. You're just falsified by thinking you got this warranty, they're going to take care of it. Half these dealers don't have the parts in. Had a guy today is trying to fix a later model F-150. He had a hard time finding a front fender. Insurance company, it was hit in the front. The driver's side having a hard time. Aluminum. They couldn't fix the one that was on it. It's tough. Like that new stuff. Even brand, late model, they don't have the parts readily available. So what's the difference if it was, older and the car's just sitting and waiting on stuff? So that whole theory, the new stuff, I don't buy it. You want to own it. You want to be able to fix it yourself. I think I'm a firm believer in that. They've taken that away where you got to take all the stuff to the dealer. Even the simple parts like putting in a window regulator. They got to program it on some of the new Ford stuff. It's stupid. I'm not talking about apps and all that. I'm just talking about changing parts and I don't like it. There's plenty out there. You just got to buy the right stuff. It's out there. That's for sure. Yeah. Thanks for the comments. Appreciate it. Like I said, even the trolls and the haters, it helps the channel. That is another thing. It's a little odd. Got a lot of time on your hands if you're out there doing that crap. But I would say 90% of the comments and the people engaging have been wonderful. I love it. I appreciate it. The channel's growing nice. Yeah, I like that. That car sounded great. That convertible Mercedes. And that color was beautiful. This might be McLaren pulling out sounds good too. Like it looks like it's a wrap, kind of a deep blue. I'm about to pull it. You should be able to see it now. Yeah. I don't know if they're pulling out or just pulling it up. And they just pulled it up. There seem to be a lot of those down here. I don't like them. It's funny, it seems like a little pocket here in Sarasota, but a lot of those. There's quite a few of them. All right, we're not going to drag too much tonight with all these games on. You know, if you've been watching, you're early. It's definitely gonna channel's definitely gonna take off. That's for sure. And if you understand what I'm saying, you're already ahead of most people. Let's see where this goes. You know, my point of view. Sounds like some bikes in the background. Definitely build momentum, that's for sure. A lot of you guys on there tonight. I appreciate it. I see there's a lot of views, a lot of people watching. This is my 10th live episode here every Friday. Probably going to start doing a few during the week of the Valet because we're going to be upgrading soon. Nice fun little spot. But you really can't beat this. This is not enjoyable to relax. If you like cars and watching the Valet. And I tell you what, they move the cars through here, that's for sure. One night they did 1,000 plates. I don't know how many cars they did, but it was a lot. Crazy. All right. What do we got on next? Oh, UConn's playing Michigan State tonight, too. I think that's at 9:45. And Tennessee and Iowa State. I just said, hopefully my boys win. Go blue. I gotta say, it's been a great week. It's just getting stronger. Can't believe we're already going into April this year. Time does fly. Tell you what, Most people are out here playing a game they don't understand. They think they own stuff. They think they're winning. They're just kind of playing the system. If you understand what I'm talking about, you're definitely ahead of the game. And if you don't, you will. Just stay tuned. This is the beginning. I appreciate all you guys watching. I think for the 10th episode, this is pretty good. I definitely got a couple guys that want to come on. I wanted to wait to get 10 live ones done. Maybe we'll start some during the week. Some car guys. If you're out there, you're listening, and you're a car guy on YouTube, you're closest in town, let me know. Message me, maybe we can get you on. But thanks for tuning in. This was episode number 10. Go Blue. We're getting we're getting some people chiming in here. I was gonna end it. I can keep going a little bit. Watch. They're hustling down there a little bit tonight. I'm in Sarasota, Florida. All right, guys. Thanks for being on my 10th episode. I appreciate it all. See you same time, same place next week. And keep the modern day dealer mindset.